It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a mead from Nemeton Brewing Company based out of the Netherlands, and this is a bottle of their Othala. It is a Framboos Marmalade Mead, or I think it says marmalade. Melomel. Maybe that's, I'm putting that down to marmalade if you were to translate that into English. Maybe it's honey, some kind of honey mead. Well, it will be a honey mead because it's mead, but I'm going to take a guess that that's like a marmalade-y flavour. We don't review many meads on the channel. I like a mead. Being from Wales, I like a mead. I like a honey mead. There's a couple of meaderies around Wales which they do some just terrific stuff. Let's see if we can crack this. So I've got a bottle opener and yeah, it's got a cork. Wow. I got a bottle opener and a what you got? Oh, I didn't need either. I was wondering what it was, whether I needed a corkscrew or a bottle opener, but it looks like I need neither. 12% ABV, here we go. Ooh. Oh. Wow! Pour myself some out. I don't think you're going to need too much of this at 12% ABV. I mean, I was half tempted to pour the whole bottle out, but judging by the style of cap, I think you just kind of do that with it and save it. 12% ABV. It's not going to spoil anytime soon. Wow. Ooh, look at the. Can you see the fruit in the bottom? Look at that. I'm not sure if you can make that out. Let me try and tip it a little bit for you. Yeah, there's some of the sediment there in the neck, in the bottom of the bottle. Wow. Okay. So it's all in the fantastic Dutch language, so I can't understand that. So I'm going to go into this blind. As we normally do, we look at the liquid in the glass. It's almost like a cherry red coloured mead. A little bit of an alcohol legs kicking up the glass. You can see the alcohol sliding down the glass a little bit later than when you drop the glass level. It's pretty clear to look at. Of course, there's no carbonation in this mead, but let's get the aroma. Ho ho ho! Wow! What is this? Whoa, that nearly pulled my nostrils off. Loads of honey, loads and loads of honey. Something else though, something else. Maybe it's that kind of marmalade-y aroma that we were talking about earlier on. Well, not the aroma, but the label. Oh, it smells fantastic. So much honey in here. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, that's pretty special. That is really special. It's really quite sticky. The first thing I get is like this stickiness on the lips. Oh, wow. Loads of thick sticky honey flavours. I'm going to go with marmalade. I'm going to stick with my initial guess that it has like a zesty, slight, not overly. It's not like, it's a bit like marmalade in general. It's got a certain kind of orangey kind of zestiness about it. Oh, but this is, oh, what's happened to the camera? This is definitely light the fire, sit next to the fire and just enjoy this. With a really good book or a movie or the football or whatever you choose to do to relax. Meade. I want to talk about Meade a little bit now, if you will excuse me and if you will let me talk about Meade. I've always liked the thought of Meade. I've always liked the tradition and the history of Meade. Now, for me, Meade is something that just seems older than beer. It seems older than ale. It seems like it's been around longer. Now, I spoke to a fantastic mead maker, and I asked him, like, where did mead come from? And what he suggested to me was that everything in life is an accident. So the honeycomb, the honey, you know, where you pull it out, the bee nest. A bee nest, maybe thousands of years ago, fell into a puddle. And after about a week or so, people seen this puddle bubbling, and some daring person tried the liquid, and they were like, "Ooh, that's really good." That's the suggestion from somebody in the mead world. I asked him a question: how, you know, where did this stuff come from, and how was it brought about? And he kind of come across as it was a bit of an accident. You hear stories about beer as well, where malt has fallen into a puddle, and the heat from the sun has kind of warmed the puddle, and people seen the puddle bubbling, and same thing. They kind of tried it, and they realised that actually that makes me a bit fuzzy in the head, and they produced it, and they made beer and they made mead, and that's the suggestion where these things came from. But it makes logical sense, doesn't it? It does make logical sense how these alcoholic drinks come about. But it just seems older. Whenever you watch a programme on the telly, you know, like a Viking show or a Celtic show or anything old, they're always drinking mead. They're always banging a glass of mead down, or they've got mead in a horn, in a bone horn, drinking out of it. It seems to be the chosen drink if you want to show age, if you want to show something that is really, really old, if that makes sense. Like a costume drama, they're always drinking mead. That's what I kind of make out from it all anyway. It seems an older drink, but I love it for that. I'm fascinated by that, and this is a terrific one. I'm going to rate it. Wow. Amazing. 12% ABV. You could drink that bottle and poof, you'd be waking up, and the log fire you built would have been gone out. You'd be sleeping in the chair for hours. It's a beautiful drink. It really is. I need to do more meads because I do like mead. I reckon this is good enough for an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Nemeton Brewing Company's Meade, their Othala Dutch mead. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.